I'm Pawzy Puppy.
And I'm K-Dog.
And welcome back to the 20th episode of the Pokesino Club podcast.
20 episodes, yay!
K-Dog, is there anything new with you Pokemon-wise after our long break?
I've been very, very busy with work. I have been just, busy in general. There's not much new Pokemon-wise with me. I am looking forward to new sets that are coming out, though. So
Yes, there's lots of good news today. We'll get into that later in the episode, but if you're listening now, you should still stick around until we get there.
what about you? What's new with you?
Kind of some stuff. Yeah, I've got some stuff. But first of all, let's just take into consideration how long it's been since we posted an actual episode. Literally my birthday, or around my birthday, was the last time we posted an episode, which was almost exactly 2 months ago now. So.
Didn't you post one with Playful?
Nope, I posted in introductions.
Oh,
Your
well, that still
introductions,
counts.
which you should.
That's so.
Well, yeah, but the last time we've talked
Oh, that's
on a
true.
podcast was 2 months ago.
I haven't listened to my introductions.
I mean, I don't listen to the podcast, K-Dog, because
Me neither.
first of all, I record it, so we hear this. Also,
Yeah.
I have to listen to like every line twice because somebody said something wrong or something, I don't know, that needs to be cut out, or somebody said or us 76 times. Editing is what I'm talking about. That is basically you in the old episodes.
So, yeah,
It has been a long time since we had an episode, and I'd like to talk a little bit about how we're going to go forth talking about the Pokesino Club tournament, because our August camping trip, that's basically where the Pokesino Club started and where the tournament finishes every year.
No, not basically. It is.
Sorry, yes. That happened, and we finished off the tournament. So, no, yes, we did, kind of. So K-Dog, why don't you?
I forgot to bring my deck.
We finished it later over, like, online over Zoom a week later. So
Yeah.
that went. I'm not gonna say how it went. I'm not gonna say who won or lost, or who lost anything or won anything in the tournament, because we were gonna do individual tournament recap episodes, recapping each battle with the members who participated in the battle. But I'm just, at this point, I think K-Dog and I are just gonna invite Fluffy Falcon and Playful Platypus, the two other biggest members of the club, back onto the podcast. All four of us in one episode. It's the first time it's ever happened. And we're all going to talk about our experiences in the tournament. And I'll have a couple words from my brother Pawzy, but he is too young and I do not want to have his voice on this podcast. So, but yeah, sorry. What's new with me? The whole trip thing happened. Didn't get any Pokemon, except when we were going to the trip, my dad gave me 2 little deck boxes. Not like Pokemon decks, but deck boxes with like 50 cards in them each.
Mm-hmm.
And it had a bunch of energy and some new cards, and then a Granbull V and an Aggron V, I believe, both from Brilliant Stars. I know that much.
Oh,
and
that's cool.
I also got some really cool reverse holo rares, like a reverse holo team up Nidoking.
That's
It
cool.
looks sick. But anyways, I made some trades on our camping trip, so that was fun. And taking a big old jump to 3 days ago, we'll cover this a little more in our news, because it's one of our big news topics today. But just because why not? My mom and I stopped at McDonald's, and I got the new 2022 McDonald's promos cards. I got I think, let me go pull out my cards real quick that I got.
Listen to the soothing noises while Pawzy is gone grabbing his cards. Oh!
K-Dog, I have headphones on.
Soothing noises.
this is being saved for like a stupidest moments, K-Dog's dumbest moments episode.
Yeah, we're gonna have 2 separate episodes for Pawzy and K-Dog.
Yeah. Okay. I'm keeping that in the episode, by the way.
Awesome.
Okay. So I got a cutie fly, a ladybug, a drampa, and a hollow rowlet. They all look really sick, and so does the pack. And speaking of the pack, just like with the 2021 McDonald's promos, I am keeping a sealed pack of the McDonald's promos to sell later. And
That's smart.
I was originally just going to do it with the 2021 because I forgot this is a, regular thing apparently now. And
Really?
yeah, I guess that's what it used to be. They had 2015, 16, 17, 18, 19, and then the virus came and they could not do it that year.
Huh.
So they stopped and they resumed again in 2021 when things had died down a little bit. And now they're back in again, I guess, doing it in full swing in 2022. But the fact that they did this again, and when I went to get it, and I actually held the pack in my hand, or because we got 2, my mom got like a meal and I got a meal, so I don't know, she just gave me her pack, because why not? She's nice like that. And
Did you film it?
I think so. Yeah, I'm gonna probably post a short. I'm keeping the 1 pack sealed, and when I had that, I realized. Now this is a regular thing. When I'm like in college or something, or when years later when I plan to sell these, you know what would make it worth like $100?
What?
If I sold them in a bundle, like 1 pack from 2021, 22, 23, 24, and 25, and 26, all of those.
That would be pretty smart.
Or whatever year I'm gonna be in college, I don't know. I forget at this point, but all of those, or even if I keep doing it lot later, if I just collect 10 years of McDonald's promos, 2031, if they're still doing that, if Pokemon is still a thing in 2031, I just have 10 years of McDonald's promos sealed.
That'd be pretty cool.
Anyways, I opened that pack. It was great. I'm saving it. We'll talk more about the McDonald's packs in our news. Is that everything? I think it is.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think if it's everything for me. Yeah. Okay. Well, then, would you like to dive into our news first, or should I?
Why don't you start?
So, our first piece of news today is that eBay is purchasing TCGplayer for up to $295 million.
What? Holy crap! 100?
Here's our article, summarized from TechCrunch.com. Link will be in the description of this podcast. eBay is acquiring TCGplayer, an online marketplace for collectible trading card games, in a deal valued up to $295 million, the company announced on Monday. The deal is subject to customary closing conditions and is expected to close in the first quarter of 2023. eBay says the acquisition furthers its commitment to trading card enthusiasts and also noted that trading cards are currently showing substantial growth. I'm surprised they didn't do this back in 2020, because that's when it was substantially growthing.
Did you just say growthing?
Yes, I did. K-Dog, be quiet.
eBay continues to build on our 26 years of experience in trading cards, powering local hobby stores and Main Street retailers to deliver an online destination that collectors love. That is what Dan Block, the vice president of collectibles at eBay, in a press release. eBay has always fueled our customers' passion in this space and facilitated connections between buyers and sellers, and with TCGplayer, we can enhance the customer experience across categories, forge even more relationships, and cater to enthusiasts around the world.
In a statement, founder and CEO of TCGplayer said the acquisition will give the company a chance to benefit from eBay's industry experience and resources while TCGplayer continues to operate independently. The CEO noted that he will remain in his position as CEO of TCGplayer. With eBay's support, we will advance our purpose and expand our tools and services to improve the collecting experience online and in your favorite local hobby store, the CEO said in the press release.
So basically, eBay has been trying to appeal more to card collectors, and purchasing TCGplayer is the next step to doing so, as it will essentially combine the two companies' expertise.
What that means is they're taking the best parts of the companies and combining them together, I guess. But neither will turn into the other. It's not like TCGplayer is going away and being built into eBay. TCGplayer is still a thing. It's just owned by eBay now.
It's basically just like if, let's say, Chick-fil-A were to buy McDonald's. It would.
Exactly. You'd still have Chick-fil-A restaurants and McDonald's restaurants.
Yeah, you would still have McDonald's. It would just be
Owned by
slightly
Chick-fil-A.
yeah, it'd be owned by Chick-fil-A, but it will be slightly in the tiniest bit altered.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so there's still gonna be TCGplayer restaurants, but it's gonna be owned by the eBay restaurants.
Makes sense.
Yeah, see, I explain things perfectly.
At least they don't. Well, I mean, eBay doesn't cook their burgers in a half pound of grease, so.
Mm-hmm. All right, I just realized you said eBay. I thought you said Chick-fil-A.
Which actually leads us into our next little bit of news.
It does? Oh, it does. I was gonna say, like, how does eBay grease have to do with our next news? Okay, sorry about that.
McDonald's has just leaked that they are rubbing their Pokemon packs in a half pound of grease.
Ew! The outside of the Happy Meal box was really greasy, though. It was gross.
Oh, yeah, well, they all are. The Pokemon McDonald's 2022 promotion has arrived with a newly numbered set for the trading card game. As well as new toys, coins, and spinner toys, you will be able to find these random limited time items in Happy Meals at participating chains from now until September 26th. I gotta get my hands on some Happy Meals.
And just to confirm, this is only in the U.S.
The full McDonald's card set will consist of 15 prints of each card, having foil and non-foil versions.
And so basically how the packs work, it's a small cardboard box, a little bigger than a booster pack. It has your 4 cards inside another like papery pack, just like the packs were last year. They're not the plastic, they're like paper packs. It comes with a coin, which, do not be fooled if you are buying this, or if you're buying a McDonald's Happy Meal with Pokemon stuff in it just because you want the sick looking coin because it looks all shiny and stuff. It's cardboard. It's not a real coin.
Actually, though,
yes, it's not a real coin.
Bruh.
You could fold it in half very easily. And it also comes with a spinner, which you hold in one hand and spin with the other. It's meant to be, it's like it's trying to get you to play with just that pack, the spinner, the coin, and the 4 cards just by itself. It's trying to get you to play Pokemon with that. It's the crappy version of Pokemon. Basically, you flip a coin to see if lowest or highest wins. Heads highest, tails lowest, and each person, it's meant for 4 players or less. Each person gets 1 card. Then you spin the spinner, it'll land on something like HP with like a little heart symbol. It just says it's a heart, and that counts as HP. Whichever Pokemon has the highest HP wins, or lowest, depending on the coin flip. It's basically crappy Pokemon battles, but I mean, I don't know. When I was little, I learned Pokemon the wrong way. I don't know. I had a friend teach it to me in a complete weird way that I can get into later in a different episode.
So
Maybe it's like some Pokesino stories. Yeah, kind of. And, the first time I got a Pokemon card, I saw that it was weak to fire, and the guy who showed it to me said he breathed fire. So, I don't know. I did not get off to a good start in learning how to Pokemon, and I don't want...
So basically, when us all cousins learned, you were learning with us.
Yeah, basically. I literally was. I mean, I learned it like 5 minutes before you because I read the rulebook before you, then I showed you guys how to play. Except you guys were complete strangers to Pokemon. I knew how some of the things worked, but it was basically all completely new to me. Anyway, sorry for getting sidetracked. I learned how to do Pokemon the wrong way. Like somebody
Yep.
might learn the wrong way from these McDonald's things if this is how they are taught to play. And then they will feel dumb when somebody else knows the actual way to play and they don't. Or they learn the actual way to play and feel like, oh crap, my life has been a lie for, I don't know, a year. I don't want somebody to learn the wrong way, but I guess you do you, McDonald's, you do you, Pokemon.
Indeedly do.
Yeah, I can pull up the set list for this, for the McDonald's set. It is smaller, much smaller than last year's McDonald's promos. Last year, it was 50 cards, counting the promos, or the hollows, sorry. It was 25, all 25 starters, including Pikachu, and then all 25 starters hollow. That was the full set. But this year, there's only, I think, total 30, because non-hollow versions of each card, or, yeah. There's Chinchou, Cutiefly, Growlithe, Flaffy, Gossifleur, Victini, Tynamo, Lapras, Lediba, Rowlet, Smeargle, Pikachu, Drempa, Pangoro, and Beware. I believe most of these cards are art from Vivid Voltage or some other Sword and Shield set.
Gotcha.
Alright, I guess our last bit of news for the day is the Trainer's Toolkit V3. Now, some of you may have heard about this a while before we're talking about it, and that's because we are very late to the party on this one. Throwback to the second episode covering news we missed. Do not go listen to that. But, some news we missed.
Listen to it.
Don't.
Listen to it.
Okay,
Don't
stop,
listen to Pawzy. Listen to K-Dog.
Stop. Anyways, a piece of news we missed is that the Trainer's Toolkit V3 came out. I have no idea when it came out. I don't know how I just missed it. I just saw it on a Google, like, ad for, like, a Google News article, and it was like, huh? And I completely forgot about it for, like, a month. And then when we went to our camping trip, I went into the nerd shop there, and that's a thing? Oh, yeah, that's a thing. They had the V3. It was completely overpriced, so I didn't buy it. Just like everything else at that shop.
Oh, yeah, it's like $40. Everything.
I think it was actually $40. But I'm going to take a trip to a local card shop soon and see if I can buy it. Anyways, it comes with... K-Dog, would you like to say what it comes with?
It does come with everything that was in the past two Trainer's Toolkit V2s, including 2 Lumineons V promos, pretty much taking place of the
Crobat V or Dene GX.
Yeah.
And
right.
obviously the packs are going to be different than the other two, and the sets, or like the cards, it gives you like 50 cards or something to help you start decks and stuff. Those are going to be different from the other two toolkits. And also, I believe the energy will be the Brilliant Stars energy, so it's going to look sick. Yeah, we're not going to say much about it. If you guys want us to get more in-depth about it, shoot us an email at podcast@pokesino.club. I don't know, let us know if you want to hear more about it. We are monitoring that email a lot, but I don't know, nobody emails, so you could be the first, or not the first. You could email and have a highly likely chance to get your email read. Anyways, I think, is that anything else you want to say this episode?
Nope.
If you enjoyed this episode, please consider leaving a follow wherever you listen, whether it be Acast, Spotify, or Apple Podcasts. I'm Pawzy Puppy. You can find me at youtube.com/PawzyPuppy.
I'm K-Dog. You can find me on this podcast and sometimes featured on his channel, but nowhere else yet. Any links or articles used in this podcast will be linked down in the description below.
Like I said earlier, if you would like to email the podcast, the email address is podcast@pokesino.club. That is also in the description if you're worried about not spelling something right. That's going to do it. Thanks for listening.
May Pokesino be with you.